Our next story is from Russia. It has tested a nuclear-powered cruise missile and it's making headlines across the world. The missile is called Burevestnik. One expert describes it, and I'm quoting, as a tiny flying Chernobyl. Russian President Putin announced the test himself. Moscow says the missile flew over 14,000 kilometers. It remained airborne for 15 hours and it ran on a miniature nuclear reactor. This means this missile has virtually unlimited range and the ability to dodge even the most powerful missile defenses. Now, this test has delivered two objectives for President Putin. He's flexing his military muscle and he's extending an invite for a dialogue. Our next report explains why.
Russia has just tested a new weapon, and this one is unlike anything in the world. It's called the Burevestnik. NATO calls it Skyfall. The name means storm petrel, a bird that flies ahead of storms. It's a fitting description, because this missile signals trouble ahead. President Putin announced the test himself, on camera, in military uniform, flanked by his generals.
Сколько тысяч километров? 14 тысяч. 14 тысяч. И в воздухе находилось?
Ну, около 15 часов.
И это не предел.
Не предел.
Да. Нам нужно будет, Валерий Алексеевич, определиться, на что это такое, к какому классу оружия эта новая система относится. Надо определить оружейных сил.
Есть.
Russia says the missile stayed in the air for 15 hours. It traveled 8,700 miles. But here's what stands out. The missile Shirshya was powered by a miniature nuclear reactor. This is what makes the Burevestnik different. Most missiles rely on conventional fuel. This one runs on nuclear energy. That gives it unlimited range. It can fly for days, circle the globe, and hit targets from unpredictable angles. The engine uses superheated air, blasted out from a reactor. Some call it a tiny flying Chernobyl. That's how a nuclear expert described this weapon.
So this missile is really like a small airplane. It has a jet engine on it. And just like a jet engine uses fuel to burn oxygen, this does exactly the same thing, but it uses a nuclear reactor to burn the oxygen and produce the thrust.
Russia says the missile can evade any defense system, including the Golden Dome, that Trump claimed would make America invincible. But here's the risk. It leaves a radioactive trail in flight, and the longer it flies, the more chance there is of something going wrong. This project has already claimed lives. In 2019, an explosion killed 5 Russian scientists during a test. So why is Russia showing it off now? For Putin, it's a message to the West. His talks with Trump collapsed weeks ago, and this test came right after that. Putin said the weapon is unique, and he's now preparing to deploy it in combat units. He's also offered to extend the New START Treaty, the last remaining nuclear arms agreement with the U.S. So this is a double signal, a show of force, and an open door for talks. But experts are alarmed. Some call Russia's move destabilizing. Others say it's a science fiction nightmare turned real. Because this is what a 21st century arms race looks like. A nuclear missile that never needs to land. That could fly for days and strike from any direction. Russia calls it a shield, but to the West it looks like a threat.
Want the facts?
The latest developments?
News that gets straight to the point.
Well, we've got all 3 just for you. This is First Post Live, a brand new show, your window into what really matters.
Don't miss it.